Yeah, here we go.
Okay,
The number one live show in the world, West Coast Poplock Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop up.
Yo, it's that time again, Tuesday night. The number one live podcast on every Tuesday night.
Whatever night.
Live
Boys.
on everything.
That's us, West Coast Pop Block Podcast, number 100 and something.
I'm like fucking the numbers, bro.
Wait. I think it's 104.
Is it 109?
Nah,
I thought it was 109.
That was 107.
109.
It's 109.
Is that a new freeway?
From secret location in Compton, California. Just follow the fucking
Pigs with a Z.
hard Z. Follow the potholes, bro. You'll find us. Fuck.
That's
fall into the potholes.
That's how the secret map works.
Hell
It's
yeah.
like, look, you just gotta, every time there's a pothole.
I'm starting
You're getting
a class
closer.
action lawsuit against Compton because I've had to get my fucking
Get in line.
alignment done
Get in
multiple
line.
times. So
Sure.
whoever's been through Compton and you're fucked up your shit, reach out to us.
Reach out.
You know,
Reach
you
out.
can always just come
Sign
down
the
on like the
petition.
710 on Rosecrans. No?
Yo,
You know,
I tried that last week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Still bad?
Yeah.
they're forcing us to get 4x4s.
Well,
Sure, you gotta
right?
get a dually.
Fuck.
Or a
Something. They're forcing us to do some shit.
We're
They
not
don't-
being
they don't-
forced.
They don't want no more Hondas or like small drop cars in the
Sure.
streets.
That's what it is. All those guys doing them slideshows.
Simone.
If we have fucking holes,
Can't do
hey, you
it.
don't have to raise your hand, bro. Just say it.
I wasn't raising my hand.
Oh.
He said no more drop cars, and I was
That's David all the
representing.
way.
Oh, you have a drop
Fucking
card?
Fast and
Yeah.
the Furious.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's David. David's angry about that.
Mario,
Really
do-
quick, Dave, before Mario announces
come on,
everybody.
do the stuff.
Before. Hey, bro, what is the fascination with fucking doing donuts? You said you have one of those cars, right? Are you down with that or no? And then getting hit. You know what I'm saying? You're over there trying to record some shit, smoke.
Look, doing donuts, fun.
Doing
Okay.
donuts is super
Doing
fun.
donuts and hitting people, only fun when other people are doing it.
When other people get hit.
Yeah, when other people are doing it, it's fun. But takeovers are dumb. I hate those. I got stuck in one once. It was dumb. It was boring. Bunch of slow cars going in a circle.
Sad
If
stories.
you've never done a donut,
No, but there's a difference
doing a
between
donut is fun as
Yeah,
fuck.
it's-
Like,
yeah,
doing
yeah,
donuts
it's fun.
But the
done
takeovers.
But
Takeover's
taking
a
over,
totally different thing.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I
Just
mean.
taking your car and going in an empty parking lot and doing
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
donuts. My brother got caught by the cops in the Galleria parking lot late at night doing donuts in his fucking in his super sport, his Monte Carlo. So he's doing donuts. And the cops come and try to get him, and he gets out, he opens up the hood, and he goes, I don't know what happened. Like, my car went and he said one of the cops was buying it. One of the cops was like, oh, really? And he was like, yeah, I was just out of control. And the other cop was like, man, fuck you. You think I've never seen a donut before? He's
Fuck
like,
yeah, he has.
He's like, I almost got away with it.
He's seen many donuts.
Many donuts.
Sprinkles. Fuck
All
yeah.
right, Mario, do the thing.
Yeah.
Well, this is episode 109 on the West Coast Poplock Podcast. And of course, we couldn't have this episode without having some friends, some really good friends. We have My Grito Industries, Infiltrating Pig Studios. What's up, Rob, Oscar? Welcome back to the studio, guys.
What's up, guys?
Thank you for having us.
Obviously, West Coast an extension in the family of the podcast group over at My Grito. But not only do they have podcasts, they have amazing bands. We've had a few of them on here, but not to mention.
Not today.
You're not the favorite ones, or what?
No, we're just-
Ralph is mad.
All right, keep going, go.
Don't bust the canelo. Hey.
It's okay, Ralph.
They're
I'm
the
here.
ones that need the most attention, the most love, the most
Yeah.
reassurance. Gotta love them.
I don't know what that means, but
Yeah,
it sounds
hit
like you
it
guys
with
are
it.
like the redheaded stepchildren on this fucking record
Right.
label. Like, What'd you guys do? You guys fucked up something or what?
Introduce them.
No bullshit. No, they're one of our favorites. No bullshit. One of our favorites.
Who are these guys?
All right, so if we're gonna go ahead and start with in vocals and guitar, aquí tenemos el señor Ralph as he's pointing at
Hi.
somebody else.
Hi, guys.
They can see you.
Y luego tenemos el Alex, who plays horns, badass addition to the group.
What's up, guys?
So we're very excited about
Thank
it.
you.
And then to his right, we have Nico, a.k.a. Profesor Galáctico, a.k.a. El Priest, a.k.a. ¿Qué más?
El Papa.
Papa Nicolás. So he's also an extension of Paranoias. He's a Profesor Galáctico, so he has an amazing thing going on as well.
And that's it. All right.
And my name is
Hey,
Steve.
nobody else.
My name is
People at the
Steve.
table.
And then we have some crickets in the back
My name
behind
is
us.
Steve, and I play the accordion for the Paranoia.
Oh,
there you go.
Just,
And
and
you
I
want to
got-
do in a band?
Breaking news.
And the kazoo.
And the and
Collectively, the Paranoias.
then, are we not going to
Oh,
acknowledge
no,
the
I
guy in the
forgot. Sorry,
back?
Alex. Yeah. Sorry.
We also have one more group, one more member in the far reach of the studio. He wasn't allowed to sit around the table per the band, mind you. Not per anyone here.
Ralph had the sniffles, so I had to come over here.
You better not be sick. I'll freaking stab you, bro. What the fuck? There's so much of that shit going on. But who do we have right behind us? Who's I guess part of the band, but also part of the audience for whatever reason. Live in front of a live studio audience. How do you say audience in singular form? Audience?
Still
Audience.
just
The
an
audience? All right,
It's
there you go.
It's just
Yeah,
a one-man audience.
It's both.
It's both. There we go.
Are you going to say your
we-
fucking name, David, or what?
I was waiting to see if.
Yeah, Oscar.
I was-
that's your
every-
name.
Oscar
tenemos
was, like, introducing
a
everybody.
badass bass player,
All of a
David.
sudden.
All of a sudden, hey, David, tell us a little bit about yourself.
You didn't do this with the other guys. Why don't I have to do more?
Shut the fuck up, David. That's the last I want to hear from you.
I see why you're on your own island right now.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
But we want to welcome everyone back once again.
Thank you for having us.
They're here because you guys are having a show this weekend, Saturday, My Grito Fest. Talk about a little bit about that.
It's at Border Bell.
Border X
in-
and Bell, yeah.
And I think it's 20. Well, it has to be 21 and over, right?
It is.
And we have who else is playing with us?
Paranoia.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I have
Okay,
to- I have to look at the flyer.
let's put a pin in that for just a second, guys. For those who know what's going on, can you tell me about your lineup really quick?
Let's let Oscar do the heavy lifting.
yeah,
real quick.
Sorry,
That's why. That's
I'm
why
gonna sit
you're.
back.
I saw Ralph ripping on a big ass bowl, so despensa. So what we have is we have the East Side Agents that are going to be opening up the show. Great little fucking band. You're going to really enjoy them. We also have Descarados, which is fucking full of energy. So they're going to be going after East Side Agents. A lot of good entertainment. The Steadians goes on next. The Steadians, we had an opportunity to work with them before. They actually were the opening band when we did a show with Mata Mosca, another great ska band that has a lot of history here in LA. And of course, our headliners, our motherfucking band, the Paranoias and Profesor Galáctico are going to be closing out the fucking night. And it's only appropriate that we have them closing out the night because we had an opportunity to do something fucking special with them. And it was kind of our entryway to work with them because they have a lot of things. They always have a lot of things going on. But we had an opportunity to do a greatest hits fucking vinyl that you can find on their website. You can find on our website. You get down to Border X this Saturday. They're going to be selling the vinyl there, so you can go ahead and pick it up and, dare I say, maybe have it signed by the boys.
Ooh, go slack on wax.
And these are limited editions, so
Hell yeah.
They're not gonna run do another press, guys. So this is the one and only time.
This is it.
You know,
So-
make it out the eBay.
This Saturday, My Grito Fest going down at Border X Brewery. My Grito Fest 2022. How was 2021?
For me, it was a blur. So Rob will tell you about that.
So that
Because it actually fell on my birthday, so I got all fucked up. So I don't have much to say about
He
it.
doesn't remember past 7 o'clock, guys.
That's good.
Yeah, there's a video circulating somewhere. It's not online, but maybe we'll put it online. There's a video of what your like the history of every drink you had, right? Right.
So I saw.
This is my first drink, guys.
So it was that pretty much.
It was like
What
drink
I-
1, drink 2, drink 3, and it was like
This
drink,
was at
drink
La-
27.
And La Santa, right?
Yeah, this was so La
Okay,
Santa.
okay,
So
okay.
we had ear ringers, rundown creeps, the Paranoias, our boys here, and 3LH do our very first festival that we did with My Grito in Santa Ana, where it is the hood where Rob and I grew up, and so that was very special for us. And this Saturday is going to be our second annual fest.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be exciting, Johnny. We gotta be there. I know, like we locked eyes for a second. Like, hold on, like, hold on.
That was cute.
That's
That
so
was cute.
weird. Right?
I know.
Are you guys gonna have a
jams.
specialty beer like you usually do, like a Magrito beer or something, or no?
Not
this time,
Not
no.
this time. You know what? Quite honestly,
There's enough going on.
There was so much fucking going on.
You ain't making the beer, dog.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know. Well,
We should have made specialty weed.
oh, that would have been nice.
We should.
I'll tell you how you make specialty weed. You take regular weed and then you put a different label on it, and now it's specialty weed. So.
Hence how the beer works at Border X. We do shit with them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It would have been easy as fuck.
Nah, you know what? We truly fucked up. This was not on Border X. This was on Rob and I. Because we talked to them about doing a specialty beer, sorry boys, a Paranoia's beer, and also a Magrito beer.
Hey, show's over.
I done fucked up.
There was a hot girls that they wanted to come hang out. We told them, nah, you guys
I don't want to see that shit.
It was once we said that it had to be gluten free. They were like, oh,
Nobody drinks that.
So we're announcing January 21st. The Paranoia is at the Border X.
Hey, pero despensa. You know what? With Rob and I, with our jobs and all this other shit that we're into, that we're doing, that we're working on constantly. We forgot to send the images, man. So that's on us. We'll make it up to you guys.
You could have made up any
like,
fucking
no.
other
This
excuse.
This is a good man.
No,
This
that's
is
a good excuse.
man being honest.
No, because now you're
Yeah.
gonna get your fucking nuts dragged through the fucking mud. That's your best excuse. We forgot.
No, bro.
There's a label. We forgot. Come on, bro.
Hey, look at these guys. They're not dragging no one through anything.
I
These
know.
guys high as fuck.
Yeah, the only one-
And they're over there like,
Only
what?
Mario. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
can
Only-
say,
the only
you can't
person-
just come up here like, we forgot to do
The
it.
only person they have to be scared of is Mario.
Yeah.
Hell,
The
unacceptable.
Paranoias are just chilling like, what? When's the questions coming?
I like these guys a lot. Do you guys even know where you're at right now? Because your eyes are barely even open.
Somewhere in
I'm sorry,
Constant
I'm
location.
How long you guys been a band? I'm
10
just gonna
years.
do it. 10 fucking years?
10 years.
How old are you
Same
guys?
group?
A little over.
We're 10 years old.
Yeah.
I'm 35.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait, who's 35?
I'm 35.
Really?
Yep.
Oh shit, you look young as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Beer and
I think Mario likes it.
Beer and marijuana.
So
yeah.
is it the same members for the 10 years?
No, we've switched around members here and there.
Who's original?
Original. I don't know who the fuck that is.
I'm original.
And then I'm the newest addition.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the youngest. I'm 24.
Yeah, I'll say there's no way this fool's been in a band. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
We got him in high school.
We used to have the homie Albert Alexander in the band. Shout out to him. But yeah, we have a new lineup.
And our drummer's not here, by the way.
Oh, our drummer's
Oh,
not
haven't
here.
even mentioned
Yeah.
the drummer's not here
Amazing.
today. But
I was wondering that because
He's
no one
an
announced a
OG.
drummer.
Of course,
Yes.
you know what I mean? Of course,
Well,
the
he's
drummer's not here.
actually
Get out of here.
kind of our drummer too.
We
Yes.
have two drummers because I record on the drums too.
Yeah.
And sometimes
Like
record.
he's like on most of our songs, I think.
So you're the better drummer. So you didn't invite the other one.
Don't say it like that.
Hey, who's the best one? The one that records?
No,
There's a lot of bands. There's a lot of bands that don't record with their drummers.
no. Sometimes when he makes it, he'll record the drums. You know.
So that's never.
Sometimes.
Well, when
Is he here?
There's times where he's not available, and I'm usually at the studio most of the time. So I do like the studio drumming. You know the
Reference.
Where you need a better drummer.
They need drums.
So this Saturday,
No,
I might be ready to meet the new drummer from the Paranoias.
we could get a better drummer, but we're good. We're happy with where we're at. You know?
No, you guys sound great. I mean, I was listening to some of your songs for the first time.
Thank you.
And yeah, man, it sounds really good, dude. It sounds really good.
For those who never got to experience the Paranoias, I will say you guys have a lot of energy. I got to check you guys out in Riverside when you guys opened up for Panteon Rococo.
Nice.
And holy fuck, did you guys have that entire crowd fucking bopping and moving and grooving and fucking skanking and whatever the fuck them kids do in Riverside other than Riverside things, you know, like people were fucking into it. And you guys sound amazing, sound tight. Is it that same lineup that we have here and, you know, with the...
Almost, yeah.
Oh, you guys already got rid of people since then?
No,
We're
they're just
one
not
night.
here.
Yeah. it's
Oh, okay, just the drummer.
And
And the
No,
trumpet
EB, yeah.
was
Oh,
EB
okay,
there?
there's more people missing.
yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
So we have the trumpet player and our saxophone player here.
Yes.
Oh,
Hell
okay,
yeah.
there you go.
Is this a video?
Yeah, so Mike Rito let us know that there's a brand new video. Tell us a little bit
wanna
about the
see
video,
this.
guys, and the song.
The video is about what's it called?
Oh, Jesus.
It's sacrilegious.
I'm sorry. I got really high right before.
This has
It's
happened
like,
before.
it's not only sacrilegious, but it's also about forbidden love.
Oh, that sounds good.
And let's just watch it.
Yeah, I'm into
Oh,
it.
shut up.
That sounds good.
Turn it up.
Sacrilege.
Let's check this shit out. We'll be right back.
Sexy nun.
There's nothing in the purse.
En tus ojos me quiero perder, corazón a florecer, tus brazos desaparecer, tu cama reaparecer. Pero sé que sigues tú con él, capaz eres de ser infiel. ¿Por qué no puedes ser infiel? Siempre aquí te esperaré, una eternidad no me va a detener. Y aquí estoy, esperándote, no me voy, no me voy. Y aquí estoy, esperándote, no me voy, no me voy. Feeling like Jim Carrey, take my mask off, it's the real me. All the homies call me Akon, Mr. Lonely. Like the pictures on the gram, yeah, that's the old me. Beats a banger to my Corey, that's what you need. Y cuando vas a entender que a mí no me vas a perder, siempre aquí te esperaré, una eternidad no me va a detener. Aquí estoy, esperándote, no me voy, no me voy. Aquí estoy, esperándote, no me voy, no me voy. Aquí estoy, esperándote, no me voy, no me voy. Y aquí estoy, esperándote, no me voy, no me voy.
Here's your book. I think we're good.
That was super fun.
Oh, yeah.
Glad you liked it.
Fun.
You know what? We were watching that. I was talking about like LA radio and how they're missing out on a fucking huge audience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just an opportunity right now with all this. Like, I mean, I'm bringing up other guys like Ear Ringers and you know, them guys that are on just your label. You know, Bad Hombres, and to me, it's like they're struggling to get listeners. But the fucking answer's right in front of you.
Sure, local music.
Local music, dude.
Shrink
and
it
they're
down.
not, and they're not fucking. And I don't know why it's so hard to get them to fucking even like accept it.
Like radio started as something very small.
Yeah.
Very local, a bunch of places. And then slowly it got swallowed and swallowed and swallowed till it became this giant thing. And it's like, but radio could be, by scaling it back to local, you become successful.
Again,
I think,
100%.
That's what, like,
that's why they got to get us. And then we can play these guys.
That wasn't a commercial for us at all.
It was. It is. Kevin Weatherly's back at K-Rock and he's trying to do it, but he's not doing it right, bro. And I'm letting you know, you ain't doing it right. This is where it's at right here. These guys like them that have been doing it for fucking 10 years, putting in the fucking work, and you're not fucking listening.
Sure.
That's your problem. You're not listening to the streets. You're not listening to local music. You're not listening to your audience. And you're missing out on an audience, and you're missing out on you're missing out on a lot. And you know what, dude? And I think that was something that I've been learning on this podcast is with My Grito and getting these bands in. First time I heard you guys, bro, you've been out here for 10 years. And I've been in radio. I'm going to tell you something. You guys sound fucking just as good as anyone we've ever played.
Thank you, man.
Same thing with Earringers. Same thing with
3LH.
3LH.
Rare
all
Hearts.
these Rare Hearts, dude. All these guys.
It's
it's just like
the
what
indie
the fuck?
scene in Los Angeles that's just slowly thriving, and people are missing out on it. Like,
and it's changing.
It is changing
because of the internet. Like everything's being like listened to through the internet now, and
but when you grow up, isn't that part of the dream still? Oh fuck! I heard myself in the car.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Oh, they said our name. What the fuck?
For sure.
I remember when bands would come in and talk about that.
But you could still do the same. Like if someone's playing it on Spotify and they're playing it out loud, like it's like it's playing on the radio.
That's the new.
It's the same thing. Like I would love to hear someone playing our song.
I got lucky one time when they played Tonterías on Super Estrella.
Oh, nice.
That was before they went down.
Yeah.
Super Estrella went down for a while. And then I think they came back. Are they back already, or
they're still
down, right?
Yeah.
So it was like right at the end. So as soon as I got that opportunity, it got closed right away. Like it didn't last.
There's still a few stations out there. Like I'll give a shout out to like Latino Radio.
Oh yeah.
88.5 that still plays. They have they support you guys, and they played Earringers and a bunch of our bands, but
so cool.
they still play a lot of like local acts, which is cool of them. 88.5 and. They get Northridge out of the I want to say.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's right.
When we did the Northridge thing.
Yeah, that's Breon, right?
Byron, yeah.
Byron.
Yeah.
I remember the last time that happened, like that experience I was at, because I moved out of LA in 2018, and they came back and I was at the Hustler Casino, and I walked into the gift shop, and the Interrupters were on the radio.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I asked the girl who was at the counter, I go, "Is this your music? Are you playing this?" And she goes, "No, it's the radio." And I go, "The Interrupters are on the radio."
Dude,
and she goes, "Yeah." And I was like, "Holy shit."
I remember.
Like, that's wild.
I remember when I met them for the first time, their first show, they played at the Whiskey. It was like a Scalloween or something. And that's where I met them, at the Whiskey.
Yeah. Shout out to
Years
Esteban.
ago.
He plays keyboards for them.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to
And
Esteban.
he plays keyboard for us sometimes.
Sometimes, guy for hire. I will say though, I mean, look, man, going back to radio, you were there. I idolized it. It's gone. It was what it was for that moment. Fuck. It no longer exists.
It would have been awesome though.
But nowadays, you have these other platforms that even with local radio, yeah, you can be fucking mediocre, famous here, cool, and hopefully it catches wind. But you got Spotify that is everywhere. And if you make it big there, all of a sudden you are now blowing up everywhere else. So it's the game has changed, man. No one cares about fucking radio anymore.
Or even becoming like a TikTok music thing.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
I mean, I think
a high-pitched version of your song.
There's no recipe, dude. There's really no recipe.
There
right
really
now.
isn't. Andy Warhol said that shit in the fucking past where everyone's going to be famous for fucking 15 minutes, and fucking it is today because everyone has that ability.
Yeah.
But it's really awesome to still see labels and people that are passionate about music with My Grito, with Wiretap, with people still putting in the effort when they remember to send the emails on time.
The traditional.
But when they do it on time, it gets done, but the effort is there and there's platforms for it. So yeah, it sucks that K-Rock's not playing or Super Estrella or whoever else, whatever.
Yeah.
But that's that time now. Like these young gentlemen are fucking doing what they need to do to put that shit out there.
We can't depend on that.
Exactly. And now there's just so many fucking platforms. So now it's just a matter of just when is it gonna fucking catch fire or who's the right person that's gonna be fucking streaming that shit. But
I
Usually
just
the
bring up,
influencers.
I just bring up radio because that's where I came from.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
1000%.
saying? And I see the formula to make it good again.
Sure.
And it's right here.
Yeah,
It comes in every Tuesday night here, and it's like, God damn, motherfuckers, the fucking formula is right in front of you. And it's just so hard sometimes to see that and be like, God damn, you guys are fucking have your head up your ass so far, you guys don't even fucking see it, dude.
Yeah, it's funny you bring up Mario, the part about like every 15 minutes of fame, Andy Warhol in it, because like I think I saw the other day like Iggy Azalea. Like I know she was like a big star for a hot minute, right? I don't know how, she's not a huge star, but like she just sold her catalog for like millions of dollars now. And she said in her interview, like, I don't have to work a day for the rest of my life. But isn't that kind of like, that's the goal? Like, not the goal.
Sure.
Obviously,
But
you guys, as performers, want to be
Having control of when you want to
but
retire.
yeah, somebody like Iggy Azalea, not a huge star, but
get
like
me?
just fly under the radar, right? Is set
Or
for the
All
rest
you
of
need
her
is a
life,
run.
right?
That's
Yeah.
I talk about all the time. All you
You need
need
2 hits.
is a sweet little
Yeah.
run. Whatever
Yeah.
your art is, like whatever. I mean, Abstract Roots said it in Yep. He said, all you want, you need is one. And that's
One.
it, like forever. And
Because I got high. Because
Yeah.
I got high.
But dude, I'm telling you, like I hear those ones all in here all the time. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? Just damn, bro.
I'm saying for whatever reason, however it happens in the world, like whether there's a video of someone fight and your song's playing in the background for some
Boom,
reason,
right.
and they're like, "What the fuck is that song?"
Yeah.
Like they came for the fight, but now they're like, "What is that song?"
Now it gets
You know?
known for that.
Right.
And it's used in every fight scene on everything, you know?
For whatever stupid reason, someone hears a song, and then that's how it happens. Man.
Or
You
maybe
gotta
not
catch
even just
lightning.
retire, but like just be able to just live.
Make your
off-
art.
Yeah.
You just make
do
your art.
and
Make
live
it-
off that shit.
live
That's
with
the
it.
opportunity. Is like,
Yeah.
how do you pay for making your art? That the intersection of art and commerce is fucking a tale as old as time. You know, like how do you make money doing art? Like when you can figure that out, fuck, that's the good life.
And then there was like a 2-year pause in everything.
Holy
world,
shit!
yeah.
Yeah, had to get up and get
Around the
back
whole
going
world.
again.
That
And like we
sucks.
were trying to figure out how to like keep music going, and we started doing streams, and like where it was just us and like at our studio, and like trying to figure that out. Sorry, and we tried, and we kind of figured it out for a minute, and it worked, and then everything started opening up
Like
again.
fuck, man, we
Yeah.
just figured this out. Now it's over.
We're like getting donations. I'm like, this kind of works out. Like I'm
And
down
you
with
didn't
this.
have to, take off your clothes or show your feet on the internet. Like that's what's up.
Who said we didn't?
Oh, okay, my bad.
You see why he's over there?
Coming out of the
You see why he's over there?
This is
back.
what
He's
gets
already
in the fucking
naked.
corner over there.
The man with the pretty
have
feet in the
to.
corner.
Ooh, you know what they say about people with big feet? They wear big socks.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
A lot of big socks. So then, throughout this journey, when do you guys link up with My Grito? Like, did you guys stalk them? Did they stalk you?
was
Who,
right-
who
it was
DM'd who?
It was right
Who slid
before.
first?
Who sent the email
I
first?
think it was right
think we
before
did,
the
yeah.
pandemic. We were like in the middle of releasing Misperos, I think,
Yeah.
or putting it all on vinyl, and they hit us up and wanted to work with us, and then we ended up getting a deal for something in the future, which now the greatest hits is out and alive, and we're very proud of it. It's like most of our best songs of our library, like within the 10 years that we've been playing. And
How many songs do you guys have to combine for 10 years?
we have over 200, I think.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Released.
Released maybe 150, but we have about like 200
Nice.
songs.
So
And
we have
that's-
that 5 LP box set coming, guys.
Right in time for Christmas, guys. Stocking stuffers. Do you guys still play throughout these tracks, or do you guys retire some and they're like, all right, that's cool, we're not gonna do that stuff anymore?
There's some stuff I decided like we'll play it if it comes down to it, kind of thing, or like make it special, kind of thing.
There's a song that I keep battling Ralph. Like, let's play it.
Oh, your mic's on? My bad.
Yeah.
What's the name of the song, bro?
Yeah, Mario forgot it. So the song is called "She's Back." I love that song.
And we
Ralph.
Why don't we play it, Ralph?
because I don't like it.
No, that's not. That's not
Is
the,
it about somebody,
That's not
bro?
that's not
That's
the
not the
reason.
reason.
What's the reason?
That's not the reason.
What's the reason?
And David knows why. and I'm sorry, David.
Do tell.
I'm sorry, David. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm not trying to burn you. I love you, but
So
he
Ra-
forgets the song.
Ralph has this thing where if we were gonna play it without you not even knowing about it and having
have
ever
to know
practiced it, we're gonna play it on the spot. And if you mess up just one note, we're not playing
We're
it.
not playing it.
And he puts me on the spot, and I get nervous and I mess up.
What is that? Is that the bell of truth? Yeah.
Well, that's why you're never gonna play that shit ever again.
So I never want to play that
So
fucking
that
thing
that
again.
is the reason why
gets
we
el-
don't play it.
He gets
Because
el
David
pow-pow.
forgets
Yeah.
it.
But the people are gonna suffer because they're not gonna get a great song.
Oh, but yeah, the greatest hits. It's like our like fan favorites from like our last 3 albums,
Yeah.
and
And that song will not be on it.
No.
no,
No.
no.
It's not my favorite.
I fucking hate it. And
Hold on. Why do you hate it? Not because he doesn't know how to play it.
It was-
Does it remind you of somebody?
He wrote it when he was like 15.
it was childish. Like
Sure.
it was something.
Like, man, if I'm a grown
was a-
man, I wrote that when I was a little kid. I don't want to play that shit.
yeah, like
anymore.
I think
For
it was,
sure.
20
it was
years
a
ago,
dumb
dude.
song. Like I just don't want to sing those words again.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't hold up.
It doesn't hold up. I like when you see like a movie when you're a kid and then you watch it in the future and you're like,
that movie's terrible.
Yeah, that movie's terrible. Yeah, this movie sucks.
Why didn't anyone else tell me this was bad?
And that's how I feel about a bunch
And
of
it's
like,
mostly the lyric content.
songs.
If it wasn't those lyrics, I think we'd probably still play it. Maybe. I don't know.
yeah, who knows?
Well, I mean, if the song is a great song as far as like the instrument part,
Let's
why-
play it.
Maybe
No, I'm
maybe
kidding.
we'll reinvent it and
That's
we'll
what I'm saying.
rewrite
Like,
it.
yeah,
ditch
yeah.
the lyrics and fucking put some big boy words to it. I don't know.
Nah.
Maybe.
No,
You've already
Nah.
moved on. You're on to
Maybe
the
next
next thing.
well,
Yeah,
I'm over
Dr.
it.
We
Ralph.
moved on.
just like we moved on from this one part of the conversation.
No, is there a structure to how you guys choose your songs? Does everybody write? How does that work within
Oh
the
no!
band?
Well, we're a collective, and like within like us, all of us,
Even David?
me and David, Nick.
Well,
Sometimes
we
David.
didn't have a record when we didn't have a record label. We made our own record label. Basically, it's just called LA Collective, and that's our record label that we did that was our umbrella to release our songs. You know.
Under like each artist, so he's
But what I'm trying to say is like, how do you guys come up with lyrics? How do you come up with?
well,
the
he
music,
comes up with
song?
he comes up with his own
Yeah,
songs
for the Profesor Galactico project, I usually do everything on there.
for
And
the
then-
paranoias.
And then for the Paranoias, Ralph starts the songs most of the time, and then we just start collaborating with him to just build the songs and make them, great, or as great as we can,
That's crazy.
So everyone adds their flavor to whatever's going
Yeah.
on, and okay, but
Like-
you
this-
started off though.
Yeah,
This-
he starts it off most of the time.
Like this music video we just saw, the song we just heard, the horns weren't in there for 2 years. Like I had no idea what I was gonna do with the song. Finally, we had A-Rod and
Evie
Dub show up, and we ended up doing this version. The version that you guys heard now,
Yeah.
and we were just like, "Fuck,
Blown
this
away.
is
There
it!
it is.
Like, this is it!"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
we
it's-
and
it was
honestly,
a little cherry on top of the whole thing.
we never really considered really putting horns on the song until we rehearsed it live with the horns. And we're like, whoa, why didn't we record horns on the fucking song?
Yeah.
And then Ralph was like, let's do it, and we did
So
it.
in this case, we're
and then
like,
and there was a problem. There was kind of like something weird about the song because we recorded it in a different key,
oh yeah,
and when we were rehearsing it.
Don't get me
Don't bring that up. No.
We were rehearsing it in a higher key, so like recording it was like, oh shit.
B natural versus B flat, or like
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it made it fun. It's still like we still worked around it, and it it made us more like understand the actual music.
to answer your question, like what you're saying about like writing and stuff. So like for that song, since it was an older one that you've had in the can since how long?
2 years.
No, but like Felicity 1 and 2.
Well,
That was way
Felicity-
older, right?
There
They
was
don't even know about Felicity
Felicity-
1 yet.
Felicity One's been like I think 8
Longer
years,
than
8 years old.
Yeah. So like they have a melody, and then they can just either sing it, and I'll just match pitch, and then just get it, and then we'll loop it, and we got it. So like in that sense, they can just teach me stuff, or I'll embellish here or there. We'll both think of harmonies. We're like really good and like is this work? This work? No? Okay. Oh, that one. Let's go.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty quick.
and,
It's
like,
pretty
that way
quick.
just like stacking stuff up, or like Nico telling Javi, play this drum groove instead of this one, and then let's lock it in,
Yeah.
and then that's how you make a different,
Or
thing.
let's just get Nico in there. Or let's get the better drummer in there. That was your words, not mine.
It's just whoever's feeling the creativity, that's whoever goes with it. You know what I mean? Or whoever's been rehearsing the song more. We always have we switch it up. We just try to have different vibes in the instrumentation alone, because some parts like we do harmonies with each other all the time. He does his own harmonies, and I'll come in and I'll add another harmony on the vocals.
I'll give him a bass line or some shit. Like he'll give me a little melody line.
We just kind of just trade off ideas, and boom, sometimes we'll just get the one.
Yeah.
So this music video that we just saw looks extremely well produced.
Oh, wait.
Congratulations.
Let me say this.
Oh yeah, the director.
Directed by Jasmine Aguilar. She's so
Phenomenal
fucking
director.
fire. She just came out with a small video or a small movie. Or a short,
Ugly Kid? Or
short movie called Ugly.
Kid Ugly or
Kid Ugly.
Kid Ugly.
For McDonald's.
Yeah.
She did it for McDonald's. Like McDonald's sponsored her, and she did a great job for it. And she did our video, and it came out fucking great.
Yeah,
like,
it looks great.
We're kind of still stunned by the fact that she did a video with us, and it came out this good.
And then the time frame that she did it, while also doing the whole McDonald's thing that she was doing.
Dude, yeah. She was
she's-
on a tight
she's
schedule.
fucking amazing.
Super
her and her
professional,
team.
yeah.
Her and her team.
Yeah.
Did she come up with the idea, or did you guys have the idea?
That's all her.
That's all her.
all her.
I'm not
Holy shit.
taking no credit for it.
It's wild to watch somebody who's good at something. We're like, Jesus Christ. Like,
Yeah.
You watch this and turn it over, it's like, man.
I will say though, I don't know if you guys ever seen that Ned Flanders cover band where they all dress up like Ned Flanders. That's the only thing that I see that like, why are you guys dressed like fucking Ned Flanders here?
You're the second person to say this to us. But
I think the band is called the Flanders.
I believe so.
but
Sin Flandera?
No.
But something
but
pretty
trip
cool.
out. They got that suit for the guy without telling us, and it's the same color as our sweaters that we've been wearing for for our album. Like
Nice.
yeah, it like the coincidence like that, and even the coincidences with her, where she asked us to direct a video for us in 2019. I think like
we were supposed to she was supposed to direct a video for us
In 2019
before the pandemic.
Different song.
before a completely different song, and I don't even know.
We
to this day
forgot which song it was.
what song it was.
I think it was Sooner.
It
No.
might have been.
Might have been Sooner.
Or,
But yeah, it didn't happen thanks to the pandemic.
It wasn't
Oh.
sooner.
no, okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So and then the pandemic happens. 2 years fucking passed by. I hit her up. I'm like, hey, would you still? And we built up the song to what it is now. Like it wasn't like this at that point. And so I sent her the song. She's like, I got it. She's like, do you like Nacho Libre? I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Hell
She's
yeah.
like, I'm gonna
Sold.
I'm gonna
Feeling
make
that
it
vibe.
like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, perfect. And it was to a point where
That's what I walked in on, by the way. That shot, literally that shot, and I walked in, looked to my left, and I was like, oh shoot.
Like, this is for our video?
Yeah. I was like, am I in the right place?
He's like, what kind of Illuminati ritual is this? Fuck.
That was great.
By the way, whose abuela or tía was that?
Well, I think that's a story
She's
that
a comedian.
She's a comedian,
she's
dude.
she's a comedian. She's one of Jasmine Aguilar's friend. Her name is Esteban.
Skip to the end of the
Yeah.
credits.
Valle.
And
But,
it says it in the
Vale.
credits.
Vale. Yep.
Vale.
Ese
Esa
Vale.
Vale.
And great. The guy's a homie too. He's a DJ. Fucking does shit in some college somewhere. I forgot where he fucking did.
It was a lot of information for
Oh
one
look,
day.
it's all there. It's all there.
Yeah, that's why I said right there. It's all coming.
There you go.
Vale.
Ese
Yeah,
Vale.
it's the ballet.
Fuck David.
Yo.
But yeah,
Chris
their
Carmona.
their team is all great. She did an amazing job of even scheduling everything. That's what I was getting into. It came down even to a whole thing. It was so professional where they were there 2 hours prior to us even getting there and already filming shit.
They were already filming the
And-
parts.
They're doing beat. Yeah.
They're already filming the
and-
pickups.
And so then, like, we do our set, and she's like, "Okay, you guys can go home now." And we just got 2 more hours to go, and she's still doing shit. like it came down to kind of that, like, and we're just like, okay, like we'll chill. Yeah.
So you're
like,
saying she's a professional?
Yeah,
she's
you guys-
a professional.
You
Her
guys
and her
are-
team,
you
her and her
guys-
team are fucking amazing.
To
they
walk,
were-
into, to walk into
Super
something
pros.
and you only have to be the talent.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You didn't have to do anything
Didn't-
else.
We felt super
Didn't
special.
have to do anything.
cool.
It is a completely different experience to only be talent. Like
To
no,
anything. It was a different experience to doing anything that we've ever done. We usually do our own videos.
Right.
Nick gets a couple of directors to
Help him out.
help
with
him
his
out.
directions.
And but we usually like our in-house kind of thing.
You have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
DIY,
you have to
DIY
do it.
straight to the
Yeah.
core.
And
Yeah. We're the ones that are there
Mariel's-
2 hours early and 2 hours later.
Right. Right.
Nick's girl Mariel helps us
Yeah.
do like the scheduling and everything too. Like so,
She
I
keeps
know
us organized.
It's a hassle
on her
for all of
toes.
us, and
Somebody has to.
But yeah, for sure.
Someone has to
And
keep the
then
fire on.
being able to like be just, hey, show up from here to here, and you guys are done.
It's always great to have a good
And
team
then-
around you.
And then have a great fucking video come out
Right.
of it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But just the people that you were just talking about right now, like his girlfriend and everybody, it's good to have a team because after 10 years,
Yeah.
sometimes that, the energy is starting to lose it. Like, fuck.
It feels like dead weight, but
Yeah.
like luckily.
And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, no, what the fuck, bro? You guys
Yeah.
are fucking good.
Man.
You guys are this. You guys are that. You
Yeah.
know? You need that shit.
Yeah.
we need the hype sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
My
And
girl-
I'm going to hype you up right now, bro. You guys sound fucking awesome, dude.
Thank
you
you,
sound
man.
really
Thank you.
good, bro.
I appreciate
really,
it.
And
really good.
I every time, the few times that Steve says stuff like this, I feel the need to let the people know that this is not an easy compliment. Like Steve does not.
Steve hates everything and everyone.
I don't want to say that, but Steve hates everything and everyone.
I don't hate everything and everyone.
You
but
let me say what I need to say.
Hey, amor del bruto. That's what I'm gonna say.
Right,
That's what it
and
is.
like so, coming with love. This is not these words just don't roll off this man's tongue. Is what I
appreciate
want you
that.
guys to know.
Thank you.
I'm sure we all appreciate that.
Appreciate it, man.
David, shut the
love.
fuck up.
I've always thought I had a good ear to hear shit, some good stuff.
Simon.
And when I hear the shit
Running
that's
his
not
mouth over
good, to myself, I'm like, I don't want to lie to this guy and be like, oh, you guys sound fucking awesome. You're going to make it. You're not. You're not. You know what I'm saying? And like I was talking about Bad Hombres. When I seen their video and stuff, it was not that it was bad, but that song did no justice to the band. And when I saw them live, I was like, holy shit.
Oh, I get to hear
Yeah.
that.
These guys are fucking
Yeah.
good. And so Mario had him on Pigs on Sundays when he does a show, and they performed here.
Yeah.
And I called in. I said, look, guys, I'm just going to be fucking straight with you, man. You guys sound, whatever you did live when I saw you, keep doing that because that's the shit.
Yeah.
Damn,
That's
dope.
the shit.
That's
You know
dope.
what I mean?
No, dude, it happens a lot of times when in productions. Sometimes productions they do dumb down some songs. Like they
Yeah.
take away a bunch of stuff instead of trying to make them more glossy, more glorify the
Sure.
music.
Shine it.
Shine it up. They're like,
there's-
no, I'm gonna take this out.
There's for sure songs we play live that are better than what we
Way
recorded.
better.
That's what attracted us to these guys about them.
The live show.
We first saw these guys at Slide Bar. Recipe Slide Bar.
It's still there?
RIP.
Yeah.
Well, the building's still there.
Yeah,
Building
building.
store, yeah. We saw these guys in what 2018, 2019, or something like that. Yeah.
Babies.
And Maguita wasn't
A
born
thing yet?
born yet. Yeah. So we saw him. We're like, oh, these guys are fucking. You guys playing maybe one of Tazy's shows maybe?
Was it a Halloween show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
Ska Parade.
Ska Punk did.
Ska Parade.
Yeah, Ska Parade thing show. Yeah, and we're like, oh, again, we were like, oh, cool, these guys are dope. And then fast forward, 2 years later during the pandemic, the Maguita was burgeoning.
You guys had the
forming,
epiphany.
Yeah. And shout out to Ramon, who was on last week, right?
Yeah.
We were chatting back and forth, and he's like, hey, I was telling him about what we're doing with Maguito, and say, hey, if you have any bands that are, you think that you should check out, he's like, hey, check out Paranoias. I was like, they just sold out some show here. We were playing here last, a few weeks ago. It's like, oh shit. And we'd be like, oh, that's the band that we saw a few, 2 years ago during pandemic, pre-pandemic. So ranked up with these guys, and that's when we started corresponding with these guys. And here we are, 3 years later?
3 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Ramon,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, it's all
So this
Ramon,
is
right?
not
Yeah.
a sprint; it's a marathon. You know what I mean? That's when you see those. I love just when those things come together later on. Like that's the fucking.
How does that feel to you? How do you continue to move forward, especially 10 years, moving to different, like having different people in the band coming through? Because there's a lot of bands out there that maybe have just been together for 2 years and they feel like, fuck, this is forever. What keeps you going, man? Like, what
it
keeps
fun.
you there?
I think
I'm the band's rock. I'm putting it out there.
I think. What did he say?
He's the band's rock.
He is a sweetheart, so yeah.
I think.
What gives you longevity, bro? That's what
I think creativity. I think would be the crux of our like wanting to keep going. Like when he comes up with something and like. And I'm impressed, and I'm like, fuck, I could have done that. Like, I could have done, like, he fucking did it.
Competition, friendly competition.
It's not
friendly
even
competition.
It's not even like competition.
We're just kind of like, I guess, like a competitive spirit, but
Competitive, there you go.
but at the same time, we support each other. We love our music.
But being competitive is good.
But it's not
pushes
even.
you.
It's not even competitiveness. I don't think we've ever like.
not like that.
We've ever talked about like, hey, this is better than yours.
No. Just like you said, you thought it in your head though. You know. What I'm saying?
For sure. Like for sure. I was like, fuck, he got to it before I did or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
And then but yeah, I think like just being more creative with what we're doing. I think that helps us wanting to keep going. And then. I'm not comfortable being, not being. I'm not comfortable being without like a member or having a new member. Like it's a brand new thing to me. So like these last 3 years, I've been learning to just like understand that like the band we have right now is the band we have right now.
sure.
You know what I mean? Like so, this has to work.
Stay out of the past, stay out of the future.
Yeah,
You're right
exactly.
here.
We're right here,
Right
right now,
dude. Yeah.
and that's how it like we came up with a cumbia song.
Yeah.
These guys have a fucking fire ass fucking horn section.
Yeah.
and
We're slowly like just branching out like different genres,
Pushing
different,
each other. You know?
and it's probably one of our favorite songs to play live
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
like we like
Scanidero?
yeah, Scanidero. And it's just being able to like branch out and like use horns. Finally, it's been 10 years. Like we use horns like maybe in
and
two
that's
songs.
that breathes.
Yeah.
That becomes a whole new thing. you
Brand
know?
new thing. Like,
Absolutely.
and we're doing absolutely brand new things now. Like our sound is a little bit more different than what we used to sound to.
When you add horns, it turns. There's a band, one of my favorite bands, a band called Lucero, and Lucero played for years and then they did a one album with horns, and it was like a completely new band. You know, it was like holy shit. You know?
Well, that's one of the beauties when Ralph first sent Rob and I Felicity 2, and we were listening to the song. We're like, hey, this is a good song, but he's telling us it's not fucking done yet. So a couple months later, he sends it back to us
with horns,
and right away we're like, you added the horns because it made that much of an impact,
dude. If you guys would only would have heard it live when we were rehearsing it with the horns, that's how we were just like, whoa, what the fuck?
This is a song now. Like,
this is a fucking song.
Yeah.
Now if you guys can only find a better like brass player, fuck. Next level shit.
And like someone a little older with some.
No, so that's definitely what keeps us going, dude. And the fact that we don't even have a record like a record label that's telling us this is what you guys need to do.
Sure.
Like, so we didn't have a record label for years, so we were just always doing what we wanted, and we still don't have the pressure of that. So that's
just completely
that's what we love.
Completely giving us like, do you
freedom? That's the only.
Well, because you want somebody who wants who you are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Not like their idea of who you should be or anything. It's like, no, we like you. We want you to be you. Do that. Yeah. We signed you guys. Keep doing that shit.
And they've put up with us a lot, to be fair.
You know?
They put up with us a lot. I changed my mind about a lot of things.
Artists are temperamental. That's what happens. Get the fuck out of here, man.
A year and a half later, we're
here. For real. Like this band has gone through a lot of things, a lot of changes, good things, bad things, and that's basically what we try to like.
The band is holding us together, kind of.
Yeah, like, it's like we're in it through the goods and the bads. We can't pick and choose. Like you can't pick your family. Your family's your family.
We chose this. We chose this family.
We chose
Picked.
Shout out to everyone who's been tuning in, logging in, chatting it up. Bad Hombres, Bernard's on here. What's up, Oscar and Rob? Let's go, Team My Grito. That's right. All night we've been talking about these guys in My Grito, and I'm excited once again this Saturday, My Grito Fest. This is the second annual, or is it?
I mean, they did it last year, second annual.
But that wouldn't be the first annual. That would be the first. So this is
the second. God damn. It's the second one. It's on Saturday. It's going to be awesome. God damn. Border X Brewery. Come on.
Bell. Fired up, Johnny.
I'm going to say you're getting stuck on the wrong thing.
That's what I do. Is where I get stuck. Where can we go buy tickets? Pre-sales at the door. Where do we go?
mygrito.com.
There you go. So you can go to mygrito.net. You can go to our bio on Instagram or any of the other bands that are performing that night. They all have it on their bios. You can go on there. We still have tickets available, and of course, we're going to be also selling at the door that night. But just keep in mind, there's about a 200 to 20 person capacity at Border X in the city of Bell. So ticket sales we're doing fucking really good. I'm pumped.
Don't sleep on it.
Don't sleep on it.
Hold on. Let me read.
It's about 3/4.
So there isn't going to be door tickets?
No, we are going to have them. We will have them.
Limited.
We're just under 3/4.
Hold on, guys.
Right
Let's
now,
back this up. Let's just forget all those words. Guys, there is only a very limited tickets amount fucking left. I don't know what's wrong with you guys.
Don't wait
today.
to get them at the
Jesus
door.
fucking Christ. Do not wait. This shit will fucking sell out.
Buy
Very
now.
few tickets left, guys. Go
This
to
will sell out.
mygrito.net.
There's like 3 tickets left. I think.
Buy them.
We're watching the tape. There's only 2 now. I'm watching it. And
we
they just
can see
sold
it.
another one.
Oh, 2
And
left.
remember, they go up in price at the door.
That's right. Exactly.
Pre-sale, guys. Get your discounted tickets. Save where you can. And then just Uber there or fucking, I don't know, whatever the fuck, man.
They got a Tesla charging station, so if you got a Tesla,
that?
bring it on down.
You see,
right?
right?
You
there at the bar?
You see why he's
Yeah,
sitting
it's right
over
next
there?
door.
You see why he's sitting over there?
Because he has a
Jesus
Tesla.
fucking Christ.
got
He doesn't even have a
good
Tesla.
I don't.
But you know
He's
where
just
the
hoping to
Tesla's
meet-
charging
But like, I
station?
know what they are, and I know where they're at.
And they have a station there.
Teslas
Yeah,
are like
station.
boats. You don't want a boat. You want a friend with the boat. You know what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah,
Like, come on
no,
down.
you're right.
And
just
once
maintenance.
again, who else is on the lineup on that on this Saturday, guys? Who else are we excited to see?
East Side Agents are opening up the show, and then followed by the Descarados, Steadians, and these guys, the Paranoias on the bill.
Hell yeah.
So
How
yeah.
how did you choose these guys? Like, was there a specific way, or just who was available?
No, we
Because you have other guys on your
obviously-
band.
They
You
sound
have
like
other
feet
guys on your.
pics.
You have other guys.
Yeah, no. I think Maguito Fest #1 was all Maguito artists. So this year we made obviously we want to branch out and make Maguito Fest kind of a bigger show and actually expand it. Obviously, and like we decided to bring on obviously bands that aren't just our artists.
Okay.
So we obviously think every band on the bill we deserves your attention and we think are awesome. So
He curated
So
this lineup.
There's an answer.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
an answer.
I know. That's just the way you put it, though. You're like, is this just who's available?
we did a lottery.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's just how it works sometimes, bro.
Now, what we started with, all we knew is when we were talking about My Grito Fest, we're like, fuck, it's around the corner. We just got to go and look at a lineup. We decided, okay, who's going to headline it? And for us, it was pretty easy, where we're like, Paranoias, Professor Galactico. If they're available, it's them. We have the greatest hits out with them. They have a greatest hits for a fucking reason, because they've been killing it for so many fucking years.
Yeah.
So we knew we had to have them. And then after that, like Rob said, it's finding other artists that are complementary to their sound,
Sure.
but not necessarily on the label. So it's just a matter of expanding and giving other great artists that happen to also be mostly Latino, giving them an opportunity to also be out there and performing, because now that the pandemic for the most part is gone, live shows is where it's at. It's just a matter of fucking getting out there and checking out and supporting these fucking local artists. They're killing it.
I think we should mention that Nick's coming out with a music video.
Fuck yeah. It's fire.
I just put him on the spot right now.
It's gonna come out soon, actually. I almost didn't release it.
Why, you didn't like it?
We had this whole thing.
No.
Let him play it.
Let
him play it.
We could do.
I don't have it.
We're doing a sneak preview. World
you
premiere.
have it on your phone.
No, do I? Yeah.
You should.
How do you know what's on
sent
his
it to
phone, by the
everybody.
way?
No, we don't have the new version.
Do you know his password? Jesus.
It does.
Swordfish.
Yeah, no, we're that close.
Baloney one.
It's almost there. But yeah.
1, 2, 3.
No, yeah, we're definitely.
No, all right, well, we'll say that.
Yeah.
If you're a patron, you might be able to get it before.
I think it's already on there.
It's already on Patreon.
Patrons,
Patreon, the Paranoias.
go to the Paranoia.
/
It's a great video.
You guys know.
Call out Profesor Galactic.
Yeah.
I don't know what I just said.
You guys get your OnlyFans content from the guys. Go to the Paranoids Patreon. Subscribe. How much does it start off?
It's only $5, and you get me and Nick's feet.
Oh shit! That's all you need, man.
Hey, that's a verbal contract you just made. You're not. If somebody signs up out there and is like, I paid $5, I want to see some fucking feet. You know, like I don't give any shit about whatever songs or music videos you're putting out. I came here for feet.
I'm here for the cheese. I mean, what?
So tune in next week when Ralph steps on avocados.
Dog.
Ooh.
Yeah. Dog is
People
pinky
pay good
toe.
money for that.
His pinky toe.
Yeah,
$5
anyways.
$5 gets you all the foot content you guys can fucking want and deserve. How often are you guys updating that by chance?
Every month.
Okay, there's new videos every month.
And there's
About a
a
month.
feed pick every month.
Music, unreleased music gets released there too. What else you got?
Do you guys have any like behind the scenes content?
Demos. We released a lot of demos.
A lot of
there.
demos.
Like when we come up with a new song and we're just like, let's release it just like that. We give it to the patrons first.
They were
Like a
like,
raw
nah,
version of
yeah.
it.
Oh.
That's cool. You get to be part of the. You get to be part of the process. You know, you get to see like years.
They're like our sponsors.
Sure.
Technically, they're like they're like the other record label that we showed it to them first, and then sometimes they like it, you know, and sometimes
Their songs from
probably
like
not as fond of it, but we send it to them, and they're the ones that get first dibs, basically.
there's demos on there that are coming out on this album that we're doing next with Magrito, and like it's been 3 years. Like it's they just slowly have to build.
Yeah,
up.
they slowly start, you know, evolving.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, let's go back to this,
And
you know.
they're on there. They're
It's
on
like
the
it's like a focus group for you guys.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's
And
Sums it up.
I'll give Professor Galactico a little bit more fucking credit because you are a
thank you,
fucking
man.
badass.
Thank you.
The first song,
Fun.
the first song that we had an opportunity to work with him was Alien.
Oh yeah.
And I got to tell you, our publicist had a fucking dream with it because we were getting so many fucking hits with the song, and the music video is entertaining as fuck. So if you guys get a chance,
funny.
if you look up on YouTube, Professor Galactico, Alien, badass song.
It's only a minute and 50 seconds of your life, so
Damn, that's
it won't take up too much of your life.
Sometimes that's all you need, man. That's all you need is just a minute and 50 seconds just to get a fucking video. So
I'm tired. I
Are
don't
we
know.
gonna do
That
it
never happened to me
twice?
before.
No, yeah.
And you know, the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast is always taking an hour of your life. Every Tuesday night here at Pig Studios in the city of Compton. Thank you guys for coming
Why
out
are we
today.
here again? Saturday night, Border X Brewery.
get your tickets, guys.
Now,
Very
there's only-
limited amount of
I'm
tickets
about to
left.
buy the last
Ah,
three.
you're-
last three
you
tickets
can't
right
even
now.
You
come,
can't stress that
probably.
enough.
Yeah.
Limited.
Limited show.
Watch out for scalpers.
I want to scalp them too.
Bring la
Scalping
tia, bring
school.
la comadre, bring the cousin, bring everyone.
Yeah, bring the fucking hot dog lady.
Yeah.
Bring the tamales, the champorrado.
So thank you
Hot dog
guys.
lady be having good
Heck yeah.
wieners.
Hell yes, she does. Thank you guys for coming out. My Grito, thank you for coming out. Thank you, Paranoias.
Thank you,
Man,
guys.
you guys are the shit.
See you Saturday.
Great music.
Get out
See you
of here.
Saturday.
Thank you. Shout out to you guys. Thank
We're
you.
out.
The number one live show in the world, West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop lock.